to believe when speech is blown and you need to receive. You can even wrong is what you want now. The plan is started, so listen to Sam and Marcus. Say all core truths with a special contrast, cause it's the Illegal Opinions Podcast.
What up, y'all? Episode 159 of Illegal Opinions Podcast, the last place for real talk. Listen with an open mind and leave mad. The choice is yours. I'm your comedian and host, Sam Ridley, in the building with my man, Jay Spade. And Ken is back in the building with us. What up, partners?
What up?
Woof, man. Hope y'all had a good week. Everybody good?
Yeah, everybody's pretty cool. I'm cool. Are you cool, Ken?
I'm cool too, bro.
Kosher. Everybody's good.
Yeah, man, I got the ceiling fan blowing. Cool air on me.
It's nuts. That's
Yep.
cool.
Hold up. These niggas rude off top. Let's start with that. Hey, this shit just started. Now see what kind of episode
Oh, shit.
this shit finna be. So yeah, I'm sitting over here, y'all, and my air conditioner is out. So I'm baking right now for y'all's listening pleasure. And this nigga gonna sip a cold beer.
Oh damn. Ooh, let me hold on.
I got a slushy, okay? I'd have made myself a slushy. My ice machine working overtime like a motherfucker. I'm about to put a block on my nuts. Yeah, fuck both of y'all and your air conditioning. And if you're listening out there,
You know what? I don't care. Because when my AC went out in my crib, you had all the goddamn jokes, nigga. Didn't you? It was real funny when I had no AC.
Hold up. I didn't do that. No, hold up.
Hilarious.
You
It
got
was
no-
so funny when I didn't have no air conditioning.
Did I say anything on the pod about it? Because if
Yeah,
I
you did.
oh
We
shit,
talked about it on the okay.
then it happened. Then I was about to find a loophole like a motherfucker,
No, nigga.
and I can't.
I'm just talking shit because I'm here.
That's all we doing. They know by now we ain't experts in shit, Ken. So you in good hands. Hey y'all, last week, man, it's such a weird turn. Me and Marcus used to talk about, because at the top of every pod we usually drop like the bad news or anybody that we know of notable that passed away, that sort of thing. And we talked about people that get online and make jokes about people that die. And there have been times when it was somebody that, you know, was important to Marcus or was important to me. There was a time I remember I mentioned somebody that passed that he didn't know about. And, you know, he got emotional right here. But this one, I remember all of us went in, yeah, these people died. And then we ended up kind of going in, right? Because, fuck y'all, it's hilarious circumstances. I can't afford to die like that. That shit's funny to me. But
It's a wild way to die.
It is a wild way to die. We all went in, and I remember towards the end of it, we were like, man, you know, damn, we tripping on this one. And we went ahead and changed subjects. And then it seemed like the day we recorded, the internet went ham with memes and jokes about the shit. But this one was interesting because I saw comics even going, hey, if you making jokes about these people dying, like, delete me. I saw comics doing that. And I was like, what is it about this one that's, like, not hilariously funny? I mean, I'm sorry. I understand that it's people's families and all of that, but this is pretty goddamn funny.
Look, man, 99.9999% of the time somebody dies, they were important to somebody.
Absolutely.
To somebody. That doesn't mean that you can't, like, but they're not important to me, though. Like, I don't know these niggas. So what's wrong with me having a couple of laughs? Not because they died, but because of the circumstances that they died under. That's wild.
I think that's what people's are getting confused. They're getting confused at the fact that we're laughing at the circumstance and not the loss of the life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, again, like we said last week, that's $250K I'm gonna keep in my pocket. You know what I mean? They chose to do this, and we also mentioned dude was doing fuck shit with this whole submersible. Y'all knew
Right.
It was not 100% copacetic, and you still decided to go down there and do it. So that's my opinion on it. So fuck all y'all. I don't care.
Right. Everything about it is like the whitest, richest possible way you can die.
Yeah.
And to me, that's what it is. It's like, if I can't afford to die that way, I literally can't afford to die that way. Like, so it made me think about this, y'all. Like, okay, car accident. Don't matter who it is. You see it on the side of the road, that shit's fucking terrible. Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell every listener right now, and you too, I ain't even got to worry about y'all because y'all would do the shit anyway. If I pass in any sort of hilarious manner like this, hey, Ken call Marcus. Hey, man, Sam fucking, he gone. I expect him to be sad. Nigga, you better be. But When that nigga start telling him, yeah, man, you know, he was moving in Hollywood, these rich cats was like, hey, I got a sub. I know you a big Titanic fan. You want to go down there? And I would go and find out, oh, yeah, dude, I'm about to get in this sub, man. This shit wild. They fucking got an Xbox controller on this bitch driving it. And you're like, and you're going? I pray to God everybody listening clown the fuck out of me for all eternity. If I die in a hilarious manner, please mourn my loss. But don't let nobody forget how I went out.
Exactly.
Like, for real. That's some fun. Nobody, they paid for a one-of-a-kind death.
Yeah, this is true.
I mean, that's how much it costs according to all the science that's coming out about it now. Like, now we're all fucking implosion experts.
Oh, okay. Give us the scoop from the Nets.
So now that everybody's an implosion expert, it costs $250 to die and not know that you died. Because according to the science, they ain't even know. That shit just fucking bow.
Yeah.
Done. Like, they didn't see the shit happening. They didn't feel the shit happening. So that's how much it costs to have a painless death. $250,000.
Well, I ain't got enough.
And you ain't got to scatter nobody ashes because this shit's already.
See how you went there, nigga. What ashes, nigga?
Because
these niggas is soup, nigga.
They one ash.
These niggas is soup. These motherfuckers is what's it, freeze dried basically in one compact, and then they made people ramen noodles at the Titanic in a little powder.
It's nice.
My favorite shit is like it was a picture of the Titanic and how many people died, and then it was lined through, and it was a new number underneath that bitch. I was like, well played, well the fuck played. But yeah, it was just interesting to see the difference in it and how we felt at the time versus now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I mean, I think that's one of the things that people start to make themselves think they should be sad over someone else's loss, like. I'm not gonna front. Like when Whitney Houston's when Bobby
Kristina,
when she died, I didn't feel anything. I don't know her. She didn't contribute anything to me or my world or musically something that I would remember. Yeah. So why am I sad? But there was people pouring their hearts out online, and it wasn't like, oh damn, Bobby, that's fucked up. You lost your daughter now too. It was like, oh dang. Bobby Kristina, she's gone. Like she was such a y'all didn't.
She didn't. Yeah.
She ain't done nothing. Y'all ain't seen this chick in like 5 years.
Yeah.
But people want to make themselves feel badly because they think they should, but I don't.
I give you an example of that. I shouldn't say Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, that's a good one.
And I hate to say it like that because I know, look, LA, Nobody, it was like we were made to care about Nipsey after he passed. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. We just didn't know who the hell he was. Either you knew or you just didn't know.
Right.
And we had came from Italy and all the other shit. I didn't know he was making music, none of that. And then it was like, boom, he gone. And all of a sudden, if you didn't rock with Nip, it was a problem. You know what I'm saying?
That's any celebrity nowadays. Well, I'll say any unknown celebrity, like a small group of people follow, if that person passes away, like what's that other kid that died? He put a bunch of drugs in his ass or something like that, and he died or some shit like that. Y'all remember that shit?
Aaron Carter?
I can't remember, but I know he was in the airport. He was coming through customs or some shit.
Oh, you talking about the rapper?
Juice WRLD or something?
Juice WRLD.
Yeah. So it's like, now honestly, that's some shit to go ham on too.
I didn't know that's how he died. Is that how he died? He had drugs in his ass?
So he was coming through customs.
I
don't know, man. I know it was something dealing with drugs. Maybe he just swallowed a bunch of shit. I don't fucking know. Look it
swallowing drugs and putting in your ass is different.
It's very different.
First off, dog, any nigga that's so scared that they finna swallow a bunch of drugs, you might as well have put it up your ass. They can make it funny for us at least. You know what I'm saying? No. But when that happened, I didn't know who that was.
Right.
And when I would tell people, man, I don't know who the fuck that is. They're like, oh man, you don't get down with whoever the fuck it was. I'm like, no, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Right.
So I was made to look bad because I didn't know who it was.
Okay.
But people move in mass, like like a school of fish, right? So people move that way. Like once it's popular. That's why I always say I don't ride the wave. I just watch it,
Yeah.
and I just watch what y'all do.
Yeah.
I don't ride whatever y'all think is cool. I think my own shit's cool, and maybe I'll come up and maybe I'll fuck with it later on.
Facts.
But first, I'm gonna watch and see what the fuck y'all going. Oh, y'all all going over there for that? We're gonna because we want to feel sad for this guy that we don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
School of Fish. It's because it's popular. It's popular to follow that. Now you got to write your fucking sentiment to social media so that everyone else can see that you are fucking pouring your heart out for this person that, again, you probably couldn't fucking know the words to one of his songs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember
But
saying
sometimes
to somebody,
it's popular to mourn.
I was like, who is this? And he was like, it's Juice WRLD. And I'm like, so, nigga? Like, and it wasn't even, like, it was a good song, but like, you know, you don't do that with Babyface. Like, you don't do that to people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just to clear this shit up, he did not have drugs in his asshole, Ken.
Well, okay.
It was an overdose. He was allegedly, it was alleged, let me put it that way, that he swallowed multiple Percocet pills to hide him from agents going through the airport. But he didn't just tuck them into Tookus.
So some of my story was correct. He did.
Well, the part of, well, he did die.
He did intake a lot of drugs to hide them, but they weren't in his butt.
This
My
Fox
bad,
News ass
everybody
nigga.
who was- nigga, I almost fucking logged off, nigga. Fuck you.
I almost logged off.
Well, you over here with these odious lies about this man.
My bad, dog. That's why I said clear it up for me.
Literally odious, asshole drugs.
That's crazy.
Percocet that he was gonna pull back out his ass and do later, dog. Come on.
Hey, they do it in jail.
They do that in jail, but he was in
He's
airport.
airport, you know.
I would have just went.
That's the most free place you can be. You can go anywhere you want.
That shit make me wonder what you done snuck in the airport, Ken. But let's go to something else.
In your ass.
In your ass. In your ass.
Nothing.
You know how to get that in here, huh?
In your ass.
All right, what you got, ass sniffer?
Wow.
Go ahead.
Classic line. All right. So let me ask you guys. This is kind of like a four-parter. So, is there a such thing as a cutoff for going to the club? Like, is there an age you need to just stay your ass at the crib?
No. What club?
I was gonna say define club.
All right. So let me add the extra real quick.
Yeah.
Because that makes a difference.
So when you going to turn up,
Okay.
like you finna get wild. What's the age cutoff?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Whatever the age is when you have to be wherever you're going to sleep by 9:00.
That's when logistics start coming into play. How far away is the place? When we gonna get there? When we leaving? Who all gonna be there? Type of
What
shit.
I mean is, and I asked that because, and I'm finna offend a lot of people, but again, I don't give a fuck. A lot of people on social media. I'm not gonna say which one because mostly everybody has all of them. I see several motherfuckers my age in the 20-something club. Like, nigga, you gotta take a nap before you go to the club. Why you going?
Yeah,
to
you
the
do.
club?
In the
You know
hood
what I'm
club?
saying? Yeah, like. Wait, what'd you say? You said
In the hood club? Yeah, the hood club.
Like they finna turn up. They taking shots all night. These motherfuckers got kids at the crib. Like is there not like all? And I ain't talking about like once a quarter. I'm talking about these niggas is doing this shit every weekend. Like, when do you stop that life?
It depends on, like, I think a lot of people that do that are still they're still chasing something that they don't have yet.
Mm.
So it could
Yeah.
be you still chasing. You don't want to be home,
Yeah.
right? So I'm gonna go out. So where are we gonna go out to? The shit that you want to do, they're not gonna do at the lounge. You want to turn up? That's not a lounge thing. You ask for age. I would say that, like, after, man, that's shit. I would say like after 40.
Bang. Okay.
Well, yeah, because I was thinking, when do you become the old person in the club? That was, yeah. You know,
When you're the only nigga wearing a FUBU jersey in the club, that's when you know you're the old person.
okay, yeah, like that shit be funny to me when you saw the dude that show up in the zoot suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because he think that because that was clean the last time he went out. You know what I'm saying? So like when Buddy got out of jail and I'm gonna get you sucker, and it was like, man, we don't wear that shit no more.
Right.
So if you can keep up with the times, you in the mix, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was thinking about it too, with like where you are out here in LA. You know, it might be people from 20 to 50 in the club because the culture's so mismatched. Out there, I'm not going to no fucking 20 something club in the South now. Like, I just wouldn't fucking do it. Club wise though, oh, goodness. You know what I do now? You go through like a casino in Vegas, and it'll be like the night spots is popping. You be looking, rubbernecking in them bitches to see if the vibe is right before you go in there.
Yeah.
It can be a lounge or a little club setting, but you like, it's too rowdy in that bitch. Like, I don't know. I don't want to do that no more. And then clubs ain't what we did anyway no more, because like, I don't know if y'all have been to any recently. When me and Marcus would go to Vegas, it was people dancing. Now it's people buying tables.
Yeah.
So
Bottle
it ain't even
service,
bottle service and shit. So it ain't even the same shit to go and do no more, unless you go to a 20-something club where everybody got the energy to do
And
that
maybe
shit.
that's why it is. Maybe because they go there because if you want to go to a spot where this shit is gonna be your people that are your age, but you trying to turn up, that's not the turn up, and it costs more money. Now you're talking about getting to a club between you and maybe 4 other people. You got to get a table. You can't even get in. That's $300-$400.
Yeah.
On that's like the low. That's like the low shit. Like I know the 40-40 in New York is like it's $1,000
Yeah.
to get in because you got to get a table and you got to get bottle service.
Yeah. And see, I ain't knocking nobody who goes to the club. It's just that when I see people who I went to school with who are the same age as me, but they do not look the same age as me, like them niggas lived.
Yeah.
And then you really look like you somebody's grandfather in the club. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like we don't look our age. You know what I mean? We don't look like we between 35 and 45. You know what I mean? But some of these motherfuckers be looking like they 65. Like, and I mean,
That's
like
true.
a white 65 like that.
like an avocado 65. An
Well,
avocado.
You know what I mean? So like you in the club and you're doing this every weekend,
Right.
And I feel like they don't understand the fact that most of these, I'll say women, because most of them are guys, but these women are giving them attention because they know that they're gonna get what they want from this guy, as far as drinks or being welcome to the table or being welcome to the VIP section.
Oh, they can spot them immediately, especially if you just got the look of somebody that ain't been out in a while. Women will eat that shit up.
Yeah.
You made me think about my homeboy in Texas. He loved to dance, always loved to dance, and they still be posting videos like turned up, you know, him and his people's like in a club. And I remember I used to look at him and be like, man, you look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like you too old to be doing this shit.
Yeah.
To Marcus's point of, you know, I rocked to my own goddamn drum. You know, you talking about somebody in the club that look too old to be there, but if they just like, man, I don't give a fuck, this is what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at him for that, but do you have to have some self-awareness to know that you look crazy in there and you just don't give a fuck and you rolling the dice? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Now, added to that, when we was little young Power Rangers in the club.
You think it's Power Rangers?
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna say Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Rolling up on them.
How y'all handle rejection if you out looking for something?
Oh man, I didn't. I all the way didn't. No.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, 100% honesty. Ask Marcus, how many women did I like? Hey, what's up, girl? While me and you was ever out.
No.
It was just never my MO. I would always talk. I would talk to him by proxy. Like Marcus standing there, and I say something funny to him. She start giggling. Now I got to weigh in. I needed that. I was never to approach a chick in the club, dude. I think I did it maybe one time in Mojo's, maybe, but it just wasn't me. But back then, I'll tell you what was different between then and now. I needed closure from hoes. I was that dude. I needed to know why.
So you brought up an interesting topic that added to that, and I'm sorry I'm going so long.
No, go ahead. Do your thing.
Since you were that guy who was more of an opportunist, if you can put it like
yeah. Honestly,
you ever took one for the team? And if you did take one for the team, how bad was it? Like,
Marcus is probably shaking his head for the reason I stopped to look at him.
So you taking one for the team?
No, I made him take one for the team. No, that's not true. That's not true.
Okay.
Almost though. I was like, hey man, I need you.
No, that's true.
Okay, I didn't know you did it.
Horrible.
Yeah, oh shit, bitch was on the curb. I just Yeah. I came back and bitch was on the curb. That was my first thought, Ken, was when you said that was shit. No, I didn't, but I damn sure made my Ace Boone take one, and I didn't know it was gonna be that bad. In my defense, you know, how would I know that?
It was and you wouldn't know, but you know, I turned Blade on. And I'm not gonna get to this. I'm not gonna get to the story.
Mr. Blade, nigga. He put that Mr. Blade.
I put Blade on, and I was leaving the Chow Hall Dime facility, the DFAC, right? I was leaving the DFAC, and I ran into him on the way back to my room. He had some girls with him. He's like, "Yo, I'm trying to, chop this one up over here. Do you mind, like just chilling with her? Cool, no problem." So we go back. So I had no intentions on like even dealing with this motherfucker, because she was, number one, she was already awkward. Number two, she wasn't attractive. And I'm like, so she's gonna be around here like just chilling around my room while they fucking. So I went in there and I was eating my damn food and I turned Blade on just because. So like watching Blade, bitch.
That shit just a funny visual of you walking in with a bitch, hey, and then sunblock. Frost.
Then, she sat on the bed and I was eating my shit and I was like, yo, you good? And she thought she basically said, I thought we was gonna do something.
Just straight up. Damn.
Just straight up. Thought we were gonna do something. And then we started kind of getting into it, and I could tell this bitch didn't know what she was doing. And around that time, Sam hit me. He was like, "Hey man, like I'm done over here. Like we could come through and scoop." I was like, "Yeah, come on." And I handed homegirl her little pocketbook, and I fucking shoved her ass out my door, slammed that shit behind her. We had them big ass metal doors too, so it was like a kaboom behind this bitch. So,
dog, she was sitting on the curb when I came around the corner, and I was just laughing.
Bruh,
I already knew what time it was, like, and then I took him home and came back. He was right back out front with a cigarette.
It's almost like she took one for the team. She ain't even get what she was.
Bitch in here watching Blade and watching me eat goddamn cheese grits and omelets.
We looking at Wesley Snipes in this motherfucker with vampire teeth.
Yeah. Look. So look, now that we done dissected it, no, she took one for the team.
You took one for the team. That's fine too.
Damn, have I ever had to like take one for the team for a homeboy?
Like all the way.
Nah, you know what? I was the only other time that's happened, because I told everybody on this pod I was not that guy back then. I was out with I'll just call him Hove for the pod's sake. And same situation, actually from the same source. I pulled them two hoes from Chatline back in the day when me and Marcus.
Oh, Chatline.
Fucking city chat. You get on the phone and you just, hey, what's up? I'm such and such. You lie and you get some ass. And
not much has changed.
Not much has changed in the world. And so he got up there that day and he pulled these two females. Of course they talking. Oh, I'm light skin, curly hair, slim. They talk. Of course, nobody gets up there. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm busted, bitch. Like, so you know what I'm saying? You gonna talk yourself up? Shit. I think I used to tell him I was 170 pounds. So we go out. He was like, yo, I got these girls, you know what I'm saying? Can you chop it up with the shorty? You know what I'm saying? You
ain't got to do that.
Okay.
I mean, it's accurate. But
it's real accurate. That's how that nigga was. And so we pull up or whatever. This is out the beach. We go get these shorties. Both of them are cute. All right, this ain't a market. I wish these was the ones that I brought over there. You know what I'm saying?
No take backsies. Let's go.
No take backsies. These girls is bad. One of them's a little bit taller. Chocolate joint. There's a short joint with an amazing fat ass. I still remember that bitch first name. I wish I had the last one. And she Warren wanted to talk to her. That was the one he was talking to on the phone. A little short one with the fat ass. So they up front. I'm in the back seat with the tall one, and she's got basically no conversation. Most females are not interested. Sorry, especially in your 20s. So we are riding, and Warren is doing his Warren thing, just playing R&B music and shit. And I said something to break the ice, and the girl in the front seat laughed, and then the girl next to me laughed. Now they want to talk some. We go get something to eat. Now I got them talking. We go back outside. The little one was like, I'd much rather talk to you. I wish I didn't hit him up on the phone. My homegirl said she think he cute anyway. But now he's salty because I done basically took the one that, you know what I'm saying, that was supposed to be, this shit gonna fall off. I don't care. But yeah, I took the good one. You know what I'm saying? So now he's salty and he's taking one for the team because the other one that was decent didn't want to do nothing. And she pulled I'm on my period card on him. She wasn't on her period at the beginning of the night. Towards the end of the night, that bitch came on magically. And then we go back to chill at his crib, and the thick one gave me something. So all the way salty. You know what I'm saying? Like all the way salty. And that was the first time I was next to somebody that was in that position, and I saw the aftermath of it. That took one for the team dude is always salty on the low ski, or he'll let you know 10 years later.
Yeah, I would have like, bitch, you better put a towel down. Ain't none of this shit.
Oh,
Hell no. Are you that guy?
I'm about to have a murder weapon in this bitch. Cause
Hold up, dog.
yeah, nigga, I'm gross. I don't care, man.
Listen, I'm gross.
I don't care. Well, I used to be gross.
Nah, you own that bitch. No.
That fucking time you wrap, fold that bitch over 2-3 times, pow, lay your ass down. Yeah, y'all ain't never period fucked. Come on now, y'all grown ass men.
yeah, look, I have self-control.
I'm not gonna say I've never done it.
See, I'm light skinned. We don't.
I'm gonna say I did it once, and I was like, this is fucking nasty. And the bitch that wanted to do it, I considered nasty after the fact. It was like, oh, you really don't give a fuck about nothing.
Yeah.
I thought I was nasty. I really did. I'm not.
It's gross.
I'm not. That's disgusting. Did you do it raw? Oh. Yep. Yeah. Yep.
This nigga said, huh?
Hell yeah. And
I think I've made some. I don't know if this is even a real thing. I don't know what if this is like a lie that women tell so that you will fuck while they're on their period. Because you don't really know unless they want you to know. But I've had that. You make my period come down.
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I've heard that shit.
So I don't know if that's something that they're already on and they just want to, but they're not on there like they're heavy part of it. So you're like, I'm gonna still fuck this nigga.
It's light, and I can get away with it as long as he don't beat this shit up. Then you beat this shit up, and
Now it's
I'm asking.
Now-
That's usually that after shower sex. If they on their period and they take a shower, for some reason it magically stops for a little bit. For some reason.
No, I don't. That's not a real thing.
Hey, well, I ain't finna put my personal business out there, but I've experienced it.
You already have.
You just did.
Do you know where we at?
You just did.
I've experienced it a few times.
Okay, and same where you's like, oh, okay, let's go get. Have you tried it like in the shower? Go ahead and wash. We'll stay in the shower. I got a thing about smells, so it's all the way a no go for me from top. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a thing about scents in the bed space with that shit.
And see, I don't like that junky shit. Now, don't y'all niggas thinking I'm like fresh. See, I'm
You
a
got,
gross
oh,
out.
I thought you meant like shark
Junkie.
week type shit.
No, it's like, it's like I'm spotting. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm spotting. I mean,
I'm spotting shit.
I can do I'm spotting.
I got motherfucking the
You
wall.
spotting? I'm
spotting.
waiting.
No, I can do I'm spotting. Cause I mean I could I'm finna goddamn bust a nut. It's gonna be glorious.
The face he made.
One of the most glorious nuts I've busted without this rubber on. Cause I'm finna goddamn shoot that shit up, nigga.
We was in the club up like a motherfucker, and we back to the club.
I'm finna, God, that woo that nut where you ain't got to worry about getting this motherfucker pregnant at all.
Marcus, I've been trying to figure out what word to use for that nut for a very long time. Is glorious.
Man,
That's the fucking word.
that's the word.
Because I already figured out, like, when dudes talk about pussy, we not real expressive. It was good. We just, man, that shit was good.
Yeah.
Or man, shit was fire. Like, some shit like that. But, like, a good nut is different. You can get a nut.
Yeah,
But, like, a glorious nut where you just, that Hakuna Matata, no worries ass nut.
bruh, you bust that nut, you just lay on top of this motherfucker, and you can roll over without having to worry about is she pregnant or not.
You just lean your knees in the bed and, like, dig in the pussy. Like, yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That shit is all the way lovely. And then you know how you roll off of her. Remember how Big Mike rolled off of old girl in the wood,
Yeah.
like he had did some shit.
Yeah.
She was like, "Is that it?" Yeah, yes. That nigga was sure he murdered.
Like, nah, nigga.
Damn. That nigga said,
Yeah, I'll skip school for this.
She damn sure did. She skipped all this shit.
bro, I'm still tripping off this nigga's fucking face when he said that shit.
Hey.
But everybody listening, that nigga was serious.
Oh, no. Ken, he was inside of a particular vagina in his brain.
Right then.
Yes.
Yeah.
He thinking about it right now.
What I was thinking was
That nigga lip was in his mouth.
I was thinking would let's say everybody's single, right?
Right.
Hypothetical for everybody's listening. Let's say you ran into a woman, right? You just met her out and about, and y'all sitting at a bar, right? You're talking to her, and then you get up and you find out, oh shit, she's pregnant. Like 5 months. Like hump wide. Like you can see it. She's protruding. Are you fucking knowing that you can't get her pregnant?
All the way.
A lot.
All the way.
I'd say a lot.
Like, until she can't. Like,
I'm feeding.
yeah.
God damn it, I'm feeding the fuck out that child.
Man,
Oh,
pregnant.
at my nose. That's how much of a fucking nigga. That
Dog.
motherfucker have a nigga nose.
You gonna change the DNA of the baby?
Hell yeah.
Mutating it from the outside. Goddamn.
That's horrible.
Dude, I'm sorry. The pregnant pussy is
Amazing.
it's just the bee's knees. I mean, I don't know. It just is. It just is. Yes, I gotta use the white people shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta use that because I remember I used to hear that shit. I'd see memes, pregnant pussy is the best pussy type of shit. Once you experience this, it's like seeing the Matrix for yourself. And I don't, it's just different. 5 months, shit. That bitch is tighter too. It's just less space in her whole body.
And then they gotta drink a lot of water. Oh, so you know. That motherfucker is like a goddamn oasis on the inside.
Yes.
Well,
it's
you say what their intake is. Are y'all eating the pregnant pussy too, or just fucking it?
Have I ever eaten pregnant pussy?
Yes.
I ate some.
Yes.
I ate some.
Yeah.
I ate some.
But okay, now women have these weird fucking hungers, right? Like want fucking pickled pig's feet and goddamn deviled eggs and all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Right?
That never bothered you when you?
That's a myth.
It's a myth.
That's a myth. That
It don't make the pussy stink like
don't
that.
make nothing different.
No.
Okay.
They breath stink.
And they're gassy.
When they
Oh God,
no, during okay, I'm that's a whole nother topic. Go ahead.
no, that's all. We can move
Okay, yeah.
on.
All right, in the same vein or whatever, like when were y'all in the room when your kids was born?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
She
won't
gonna
let you
kill me.
they won't let you see here.
No, I didn't see the bottom half while it was happening. Okay. Well, actually, no, I didn't. They let me look though. They let me look. Her breath started kicking like a bitch. Did that happen with y'all? Because I'm assuming I was, you're up there, you holding the hand, hey baby, you got this, doing that thing, and she, and something about the pregnancy process make they breath go all to be damned real fast. I'm wondering, does it happen? Because I heard other dudes say, yeah, that happened to them.
I don't
Two.
remember, man. I don't remember.
That didn't happen. That's not the process that we, I guess, went through. Like there was a difficulty where this little nigga kept flipping over and shit. So number one, it was a C-section, and I think she had to be more sedated. So she was kind of laying down and had her head to the side. So it wasn't that movie shit where it's come on baby, push.
Right.
It wasn't like that. She was kind of sedated and looking over, but she was looking at me, and I was on this little stool, and there was the anesthesiologist was like kind of literally like a foot away from me, and so did her breath stink? Yes, but it was because she threw up, and I moved back.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna throw up on me just because you're having a baby.
Yeah.
Just because, huh?
Yeah, I know.
for some reason.
So, but my man caught it. Like he was like, "Oh, this is natural." He had like a little dish, a little vomit dish. He caught the shit and put it in the bag. And she was looking at me like, and it was drooling. It was kind of never mind. I don't want to, but yeah, no. I don't.
Yeah. That was like one of my memories from it. Was like all of a sudden, like her breath just got bad, like real fast, like immediately when it was like push, and it was like, no, other way, because I don't know what you pushing up here. This shit ain't it. Like it was wild.
Yeah, I remember damn near passing out 3 times, niggas. Every baby that was born, nigga, I got lightheaded.
Why?
Like,
I'm
he light skin.
I don't fucking know. But it's just like I didn't see anything. I didn't see nothing. But it's just the fact that I see what she's going through, and I'm like, man, I'm about to pass the fuck out. Like that's why I couldn't be no fucking doctor. I don't like seeing people go through like physical pain because I'm gonna feel that shit. I'm not a sympathetic vomiter though. But like if you break your leg, I'm gonna pass the fuck out, bro. I ain't even lying.
You are useless. In the bit where I hurt myself, we both fucked up.
Hey, nigga, you better need CPR. I got you there, but don't break nothing because you fucked. Like if
I'm so glad nothing popped off while we was all together overseas. Cause damn,
bro, yeah, you'd have been fucked.
oh my leg, I'm like this nigga throwing up.
You remember that shit that happened? We were playing flag football in Italy, and me and old dude headbutted, and
Yeah.
whole shit got fucked up, and bro, I almost didn't make it. They almost took me to the hospital. I was fucked because his whole nasal passage was swollen. So just seeing that shit, I was like, oh god, oh god.
So was it the blood thing? Is it the blood and all of that?
I ain't seen no blood, bro. I just seen a deformity, nigga, and that was it for me.
So it's a deformity in people.
Yes.
So okay, so like Dead Space and like games like that where the monsters is weird looking.
I can play that shit all day because it's not real life.
Okay, here's a question that I'm going with. I'm trying to figure out how that is like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up, but she'll smash on her period.
Because it's vagina. I don't know.
Because
there ain't nothing hurt. Nothing's hurt.
Okay,
Like,
so he'll fuck a deformed, bleeding vagina, and it'll be
not
just fine.
deformed.
No, but as long as it's pussy, you'll do it. That's what you're saying. It's deformed. It's got like a third labia. You fine with it?
Sir, I have taken several for the team. We just talked about this, but I didn't want to put my business out there. But yeah, I've taken several for the team.
Oh, you wanted our business out there, nigga. We a family.
what does that mean though? Are you taking several? I don't know what that.
Yeah, let's dive.
Taking
Bruh,
if you fuck a bad
bitch.
bitch, if you fuck a bad bitch on her period, that's not taking one for a team.
At all.
No, not at all. I'm talking
Okay.
about like we all out again. We're single hypothetically. We all out. Let's say we'll take it to booties in Italy. There's a lot going on there. The locals went there. We all single. Y'all got the baddies, but they got this one fat ass chick that it's like we came together.
She the cock blocker.
Yeah, she the cock blocker.
Okay, I was gonna say if she fucking, I'll do it. Go ahead.
In steps Ken. I got y'all. She 350.
I'm not.
Oh, 350. Oh, okay, no.
She
hold on.
350.
Okay, I gotta ask more
I
questions.
got y'all. But that's when you said in your packages. Do y'all niggas have sex packages, by the way? Have y'all
I'm sorry,
ever
what?
had them?
A package,
Yeah. Sex packages.
like
You
what I'm
know-
gonna do to a particular bitch.
Yeah, like if you one night in it, and like let's say you taking one for the team. Let's say you one night and you taking one for the team.
Okay.
I didn't make this up, so I'm not gonna take the credit for this. But I will say, Sam, you and I know this guy, and I'm just gonna say he is a major.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can we just tell the story? What's going on here?
It don't matter. But anyway, you one night in it, you give him the rusty nail, dog. That's you pump and dump, baby. You in and out of there. You ain't trying to do nothing special. You just in and out of there. You know
So you
what
got
I
like some cards, and you like, oh, what am I gonna pull on
Nah,
this
you
bitch
just looking
tonight?
at
Type of
them.
shit.
You
or-
talking about you got moves. You talking about you got a move package,
mean? Yeah, no, it ain't. Well, okay,
like
yeah,
a combo set.
Technically, yes, it would be this, but you know, what I
Okay.
mean? Everybody's done this shit before. You have literally just smashed and dashed, and not gave a fuck. And
I mean, yeah.
Then you get that baddie, then you give it a platinum package, and that's like all your best moves. You might eat ass. I don't know. You might whatever you do that you know is the shit. That's what you.
That's
do.
gonna make her come back.
Yes, you trying to make
Okay,
the motherfucker fall
yeah.
in love.
I ain't eating nobody ass first off, but
No, I ain't doing it either. That's why I say whatever you do,
right.
that's your
But that was your example though, so I know you do it anyway. The
That is true.
that was his example. First
You
thing,
could have said feet shit. You could have said anything.
you could have gave a regular massage. He was like, I mean,
Yeah.
you could eat her asshole. I don't know. Whatever
Start
you
off.
do,
Hey, niggas is doing
Fuck
that
outta here.
nowadays, man.
no, nigga, you doing it nowadays.
I can't do it nowadays, man. No.
Eating ass on her period. This is a wild nigga we
That's
got up
fucking
here.
gross. Now that shit is nasty.
Hey, this just you the nigga doing this shit, dog.
All right, so Mel Brooks turned 97.
Right. Yeah. Just kudos there. I just saw it in the thing. We always talk about older celebrities that pass. I mean, there's nothing else to say. I could just Spaceballs and Blazing Saddles, all that shit.
Yeah.
Legend in the game, man. I didn't even know he was still alive, honestly. That's the ones I'm happy when I see. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how y'all are. If you scroll in Facebook, Instagram, if it's a picture of any celebrity that's old, before you read the caption, don't you assume they dead?
Yeah.
A lot, like, unless you know they've been active and shit. Like, if you ain't seen them in a long time, and then you
Yeah.
see like the black lady from 227 just up on somebody's wall.
It's just in black and white. The picture is black and white.
Oh man, yeah.
They got it in memorial format.
It's
Let
never,
me post
right, it's never in celebration mode when it's black and white.
Nah. I could post a picture of Marcus right now in black and white and be like, damn, it's real fucked up. ... And then way down the bottom, just be like, that nigga's tripped on his shoelaces this morning.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But
Fell
people
down the
would
steps.
people
He's
would
fine.
immediately be like, oh shit. Especially if I put it in the pod group.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Then they'll post some shit. Anyway,
Y'all know who Marcus was?
I know Marcus died 9 pods ago, nigga.
But let's not talk too much about this nigga turning 97. You know what happened when we started hyping up old age, you know. Just like same thing happened with Betty White, man. She hit 99. It was like, oh shit, she almost 100, and then she passed away. So
Man,
let's
people-
not hype it up.
But people was all damn, she was almost there.
Yeah.
Right.
Like she was at the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a goal we had for her.
Yeah.
Everybody was making it seem like she was at the house with a dartboard or like, you know, marking days off like, ooh. Yeah.
Another day.
I don't know. That was you know, we talk about old age though. Is it because we old? I want to know if this is because I'm old that I'm asking this question, or does everybody have bad everything now? Everybody's immune system sucks, everybody's joints hurt, everybody got allergies. Because I know when I was younger, and I grew up in Virginia, so allergies was a thing. Like, everything was growing all the goddamn time. But we was outside all fucking day. I ain't had no Claritin. I ain't had none of that shit. We was drinking out of the fucking hose. We weren't allergic to nothing. We was getting stung by shit. Like, now I feel like even young people, you know, my kids need allergy medicine and shit. Like, are we that pussy now because we done made everything so clean and we don't do that shit no more?
Yeah. I think it's because there's a cure for everything now. Like, everything has a anecdote now. All this hand sanitizer we're using, because we didn't have hand sanitizer when we were outside drinking from the hose, like you said, playing in the dirt, playing basketball. Nigga, how many times you play basketball, play football, whatever it is you did, and then washed your hands before you ate?
Just wipe your shit off.
Wipe that shit off and eat your sandwich.
Yeah.
Drink your Kool-Aid, you know?
Because you weren't going back home.
Exactly. Because you knew if you went back home, your ass was in the house.
So we just chose to be filthy. Yeah, we chose to be filthy instead.
Before you left, either inside or outside. So,
Niggas pretending to take baths and shit. Niggas be going there. Go take a bath. They're going to just run the water.
yep. Hey, it's true.
My nephew did that shit recently. That's why I'm laughing. I'm like, is that a thing for real? That's nasty. You already in there.
No, nigga. It's a rebellion. I don't want to.
We were.
But you stank though.
So
You used to do that shit.
I'm 8 years old, nigga. I don't give a fuck about this goddamn bath you want me to take.
Touche. So you did that shit too.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't think I ever did that shit. If I was in there, I was like, I'm in here. I have to be in here.
I'll be in that hole and I'll be on my goddamn Game Boy, sitting on the toilet, shower going.
Didn't you grow up in the South, Sam?
Yeah, over Virginia Beach. Marcus don't consider that the South.
Okay, so you was
I
up
don't.
north now. But
Them niggas confused around
But
there.
you played outside though. I mean,
Yeah, I was.
you know what I mean?
It was the same situation where street lights come on, you better carry your ass home. Or I had one other house I was allowed to be at when it was dark, but yeah, same shit. We was outside. It was a spigot on the front of the house, and if we didn't have like a plastic cup in the garage, you ain't coming in and out to get ice and shit.
Yeah.
It was. That's just what it was.
This thing says spigot.
So
What you call it? What you call it, nigga?
It's a faucet.
It's a spigot on the front of the house.
On the front of the okay. Yeah, whatever you say, dog. Whatever you say.
See, this is the same shit that happened when you was talking about your aunt.
No, aunt and aunt
Nah, see, we're not
are
doing this
synonymous.
shit. Ken, what do you call your mother's
Nigga
sister?
said a spigot.
Your mother's sister,
My auntie.
Annie.
Okay.
Auntie.
All right, nigga.
Like auntie, but
Skip that
auntie.
nigga.
Hey, man.
Aunt-
Oh, nigga.
Yeah, he all the way out.
Hey, nigga, that's the Texas shit.
That nigga all the way out the game. He don't even know what the fuck we talking about.
I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing this.
Ain't I got you.
All right.
But I think what it is back to why everybody's sick.
Yeah.
I think what it is that people are in the house more, and there's no reason to go outside anymore. And that's the kids and adults. I can see the kids were still outside playing and shit, and adults were still like inside not doing too much, or vice versa. But now everybody's in the house. The kids don't go outside and fucking play anymore. They're not made to. That's why I make my kid fucking go outside. I make you go to fucking karate. I make you go play soccer. Like, you getting the fuck out the house. Because now kids, and I got cousins that got kids, and that all they do is they go to school, they get to the crib, and they in front of the TV. They're playing the game, they doing their homework on the laptop, and after that shit, they in the crib. So you're not out there fucking rolling around in grass and shit and fucking playing King in the Mountain and shit like that. You're not doing that anymore.
Because we got shit
With
to
adults,
do.
yeah, and with adults, now a lot of niggas is work from home.
Yeah.
So all this, like, people going outside just a few times a week, hybrid shit, in the office twice a week, at home 3 days a week. On the weekend, well, goddamn, it's hot. We just gonna stay inside. It's cheaper that way too. So nobody's moving around. Ain't nobody doing shit. So yeah, when you go outside now after you've been locked up for fucking after COVID, now you kind of like in this space where I ain't really gotta go out if I want to. Goddamn DoorDash all my shit here, Amazon that here, fucking all HelloFresh at the door. Why the fuck I gotta go outside? I ain't got to. But then when you go outside to go to the goddamn festival, you sneezing and shit, and you think you got, well, shit, what's wrong with outside? Nah, nigga, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Bruh,
You
the
ain't
way-
been doing nothing.
You ain't
But
been outside in
to-
fucking 2.5 years.
Oh shit!
That's like you going outside like, what is this outside looking at you? Like, who the fuck is you?
Nigga, we been out here.
Outside, be outside, nigga.
Nigga, this- like dead ass. Like being in Florida, I walk out, I go outside, and yeah, man, like right now, this time of the year, it fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This shit's fucking horrible right now, nigga. It's fucking, it's 91 degrees outside. I guarantee you the real feel is 103 with 1,000% humidity. And it sucks when I open my door and it's fucking 7:30 in the morning and I'm met with mist and heat.
Yeah.
But it's like, fuck it, man. Like, this is just what it is. Like, you gotta go outside. You gotta go do shit. I did not want to go outside a couple days ago, but I don't want my son sitting in the house while I'm at work. So what I do? Get your ass in the car. We're finna drive to the pier. It's a park down the street. Not whatever. It's not important. But we're gonna at least go outside and fucking walk around. I know it sucks out here, but we're gonna get on this little fucking water feature. You're gonna play around with this little dirty ass water, get it in your hair, get it in your face. Okay, cool. We're gonna fucking walk down this long ass pier, walk past all these motherfuckers smoking and fishing. Yes, we're gonna get all that shit. We walk to the end of the pier and we're gonna walk back because we gotta be outside. You can't be a foreigner to this shit. You can't be a foreigner. Motherfuckers come to work, I know, every day. They go from home, they go to work, they go back home. Be in the office coughing all goddamn day. Why? 'Cause they was outside walking from their fucking car to the office. Some goddamn grass got in their fucking nose. And now they don't know what to do.
Bro, you sound so mad.
I'm just
It's the truth.
like, bitch, why are you coughing all day? And I can't say that at work.
Yeah, you went from 1% to like 1,000%. Like the way your tone just changed. But it's,
I love when
it's
this
right.
happens.
But
I
it's-
love
it's-
when this happens.
It's all facts though. You right.
Nigga, it's 3 people in my office that don't shut the fuck up with the coughing.
I wish I had a
Why?
button I could press that said he's heating up. Like, I love
Just dumb. Just like, I don't understand that shit. But I mean, back to the point. That's That's why niggas is pussy now. Because niggas don't go outside no more.
Yeah.
Go
Everybody
the fuck
inside. You know, people be posting, "Hey, we outside."
No, you ain't. Y'all, you
in the
you're in your
club.
car. You're in the
You
club.
45. That's where you at. You
Everybody that posts "we outside" be in a building. I just thought about that. They in another building.
in a building.
They in a different building. They not outside. That's hilarious.
Not outside.
It ain't never we outside and you just see a 35-year-old rolling down a hill.
We
We. I wish I would see an old nigga talking some weed going down.
on the swing set or something that we like this goddamn.
I got y'all. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna.
I've been in apartment complexes for years and had a swimming pool. Never been to the fucking swimming pool, not one time. Now I go probably once a week.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Just to
I'm
go
going-
outside and be the fuck outside and just go swimming and shit and just fucking frolicking and being happy. Black men, we gotta be goddamn happy. Go frolic in the water somewhere.
Go frolic, damn it.
Yeah.
It's fucking shit.
A nigga say, hey nigga, but you stay in pools, nigga. We know how you do when you get into the ocean.
No, yeah, I ain't doing that. Like that shit is just enough so I don't get nervous.
Yeah.
Mark is absolutely right though. Like black men don't have fun outside around other black people.
Can we? Is it allowed?
That's what I mean. Like, you know, he was like, "Hey, go frolic." If you tell a black dude, they're like, "Man, fuck frolic." You know what I'm saying? Even at the pool, you know, they got this kind of like, I got to be too cool for school mentality. And so, like we was talking about earlier, where I at first thought, man, CJ, what you doing out at this club? You know, dancing and shit. That's just what the fuck he like to do, and he having a good time.
The nigga do like to dance.
Right. So as much as like it's not my shit, and I'm not gonna go for it, he can do that shit, and everybody else's problem is what's he doing. That's not his problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't fucking have fun. We encourage each other
When
terribly.
he say dance like nobody's looking. Like I was at the pool. I was with my son, and I'm trying to make sure he knows how to swim. If he gonna be in Florida, that's one.
Yeah.
Two things: alligators and swimming. We worry about the white people and the guns and shit later, right? Like right now, you gotta worry about this shit. So I'm out there doing the things, trying to see if he knows how to swim. He's a pretty good swimmer for his age. 8 years old. He can not drown in the pool. Even though I didn't let him feel that way. But and there's white people around us at the pool, and I'm in there. We doing our thing. We playing and shit. They on their phones. I don't know what they doing. I don't think we're recording. They got to get look at them in the water and the color isn't changing. I don't know what the fuck they was recording, but they was on their phone watching us do our shit. Did I care? No. He had my attention. We having a good time out here. Let's fucking swim. Let's fucking play. Do that shit. Meanwhile, I'm sure there's some 8-year-old kid somewhere right now that ain't been outside or been made to go outside and whoever knows how long.
Mm-hmm.
And they mom thinking, oh, he's got asthma. Let that nigga go roll around some goddamn dirt. Cough that asthma out. Get that shit out of you.
Cough that ass out.
Off that asthma out. God damn.
Get that shit out. I'm telling you, it happens. I got a friend of mine that was allergic to crawfish and had asthma. We played football together in the fucking South. And that nigga kept fighting through that shit. Now guess what? The nigga don't have asthma no more. And he's not allergic to shellfish no more.
He just kept eating the shit.
Just kept eating crawfish and getting swole up. Nigga, I love this shit. Nigga eating that shit, drink a beer. I swear to God. Hand to God. No longer allergic to that shit.
That's what I did. I was allergic.
Microdose it. Like if you know you eat a big piece of shrimp and it's gonna fuck you up, tuck you a little piece like some skull. You know what I'm saying?
Just say skull some shrimp.
Yeah. Tuck you a little piece, nigga.
You talking about breath stinking. Nigga, you walk around with a piece of naked ass shrimp in your lip.
You know Bubba had a piece of shrimp in his goddamn lip.
Yeah, he did.
At all times, like some snuff.
Oh, before we get too far away from it, it's gonna be a dead story next week. No pun intended. So there's this mother, right? Chicago mother, 14-year-old son. The son is in the car. The mother goes inside to get food that they ordered. There's an altercation between the mother and some guy inside.
Okay.
Right? The guy it gets physical. Like she does initiate altercation, but then dude starts going ham on her. Starts hitting her and shit. She sends a text out to her son, get the gun, come in here. 14-year-old gets the gun, goes inside, shoots the dude in the back. The guy runs out. She tells her son, go over there and fucking shoot him again. Like, go get him and fucking shoot this nigga some more.
Damn.
There's one point, there's a video of this shit, so I'm not making it up. So at one point, she tries to take the gun from her son and shoot the nigga some more. The guy dies on scene. Mother and son are arrested. Okay. Now let go, because I think they were saying it was more of a she was defending herself or something like that, right? So we could get into the legalities of it, which I don't really want to do because it's all fucking over the place, right? But now they're out. She's suing the city for $3 million, I believe, for like false arrest and blah, 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 blah. We're going to skip past that shit and we'll just see what happens. Now, you both are fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Your old lady is out somewhere with Charles' oldest kid. And you hear that she has told him, because she got into an altercation with some stranger, and it's over now. The altercation is over. She's text her son or whatever child to tell your child, your 14-year-old, to go to the car, get the gun, and come in here and shoot this nigga. And it happens. What do you do? How do you feel about that? Do you feel like that is that in the realm of you doing what you have to do to protect your mother, and I'm fine with you doing that? Or does that fall into, why are you putting our child into a space where they got to live with this?
I think it falls into both. I was like, one, yeah, you left him in the car. It would make me have a whole bunch of questions as to what exactly happened with the altercation inside. Did you cause it at all? I don't know that. The shooting the guy in the back part, like if the kid came in there and like his mother was physically being assaulted at the time, like my mother is in danger, and he shot him, I ain't mad at my son. I ain't mad at my son a bit. Now, am I mad at her when she like go shoot him again? Like, yes. At that point, it's like, all right, now you trying to get him locked up and have a record for the rest of his life, along with whatever fucking shit you did to cause the situation.
Yeah, so for
That's
me,
a tough one. Is she white?
That's what I was going to ask. All right,
Black
so,
lady? Okay.
So in this situation for me,
They going to jail.
with everything that's going on, with my son being 16, or even if he was 14, my son's always been a tall kid. So now my son has a weapon in his hand. He shot somebody in the back. What's going to happen if the police show up and they see a tall black person with a weapon in their hand? So now my son's at risk. So yeah, I'm gonna be mad at her for actually involving, but at the same time, nigga who got shot probably shouldn't have hit my wife or my girlfriend or whatever. You know what I mean? But like you said, Sam, what caused this altercation? You know what I mean? What would make you so mad that you're telling your kid, that you're putting your kid in danger to take care of this person?
And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting any blame on this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, but I have questions when somebody that's being assaulted has time to text somebody to tell them to get the gun.
There you go.
Like, that off top tells me you had time to either remove yourself or make a phone call and get some help. So there's some pieces to it just from the little bit that he told me. Now, this is an interesting one that would make me look the case up type of shit. But I also am one of those people like Marcus that I try not to do the Facebook lawyer thing.
Yeah.
When you get up there and this is so I very rarely post about that shit. Y'all get my opinions here. I don't put that shit on Facebook no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, would you?
It's a wild case. I mean, it's a wild case.
What would you do in this one?
I ain't gonna front, man. Like, I'd be pissed off at my old lady because I'm like, number one, the report is that you started this altercation because you got into it with this dude and you in the fucking hood of Chicago get into it with some fucking stranger over wherever the fuck in some divey ass restaurant getting some pickup. Like, to me as a parent, it's about protecting our legacies, right? Protecting your kids. I wouldn't tell my kid, and of course I'm a man, so it's different. I think anyway. But if I'm getting stomped out, by some dudes in the McDonald's, I'm not gonna text my son, hey man, grab the fucking
Look, why you getting stomped and shit?
hey yo, grab the pistol out from under the glove compartment and come in here and fucking get the shit. Because I have to worry about the ramifications of what could happen to my son. Like I got another. That's an adult situation for me. That's an adult situation for me. That's not something I will. Because we were always told, and probably now use, stay out of grown folks' business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Stay out of grown folks' business. Like I was told even when I wasn't in grown folks' business, I would just have to be in a room doing some other shit to stay out of grown folks' business. Hey, go to another room. We talking about some family shit you don't even know about right now.
Yep.
So the fact that you would text your son who's in the car staying out of grown folks' business to grab the pistol and come inside and do something, you put him in harm's way now. Like now, I mean, hell, talk about fucking a kid up. Let's say they get away with this. Not get away with it, but let's say it goes away and legally they're found innocent or whatever. You potentially, for a kid that lives in the bad part of Chicago, who might have been on a good path, you potentially could have given this kid this first taste of, I shot that nigga and I'm scot-free.
I'm straight.
Yep.
And now, you getting unwanted street cred from cats around the way. And now he's seeing things a little bit different, a way for him to get some clout.
Yeah, man.
Like you never know. You never know.
It is different. Like I just wouldn't do that. Like I just wouldn't tell my kid to come and handle an adult situation. And that is the most adult of situations, is fucking killing a motherfucker.
Right. Like I'm looking at my kids right now over my computer and I'm like, the only way I could imagine that story flying when I got the news after the fact is, Dad, I was in the car, I looked in the window and saw Mom being assaulted.
Yes.
And I took it upon myself to make sure she was good.
That's different.
And I went in there and I shot that man.
Because that's fear and protection.
Yes.
That's
different.
I saw my mom being punched in the face by a grown man. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what to do. I can't beat this dude up. Let me go get what I can do what I can do. And you could tell that the kid wasn't like, okay, turn around. He shot the guy in the back. Because if you watch the video, you see the kid's got the pistol in his sweater, and he's kind of like, he's having a hard time even getting out of his jacket. And he pulls out, he just shoots, and you could tell it's out of fear. So I'm not blaming the kid at all. Like, you just doing what your mom told you to do. But damn, man, like I just couldn't see me. I couldn't see myself being someone that would put like my kids in that situation where they gotta, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's wild.
Yeah,
So we're not talking about the legal side of this shit.
No,
she wins
the
$3 million.
parental side is wild.
She wins $3 million. I just can't. I couldn't see that.
So taking the time to be able to shoot that text, that just kind of lets you know that she had time to do that, and she was probably also talking shit at the same time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So there's more to the story, and if they say she started the altercation, she just she fucked with the wrong nigga that day. This nigga hits women. You know what I mean?
And you found out that day.
And you found out. You know what I mean? So you thought, well, shit, I got my son in the car with the gun. Like you said, I couldn't see myself put any kid in that situation.
Whenever we start talking about these sort of cases, y'all, though, what's like, this shit pisses me off because it's yes, everybody gets up there and they want to talk about all of the legalities and this is what could have happened, this and that. But for everybody to make it seem like it's real cut and dry, or for her to go, all right, I'm gonna just take it upon myself to create a situation, and all I have is just a little bit of details when I'm saying that, right?
Yeah.
But you go and make a situation, possibly, and then you put your kid in that situation, possibly, and then you want to go and sue and negate the dumb shit you did in the situation. I feel like that happens a lot with people when they get into like anything legal. They'll skip the part that this is the part where you fucked up, and yeah, it was a small little thing compared to everything else that happened, but it was a catalyst. So I don't need to know all of these details to go and put a case together. And I'm going off of everything Marcus said is true. Just off of that information, a common sense person should just go, well, you had time to text, period. And that should answer a whole lot of questions. So if when this case, I'm assuming, is going to trial, that would be the whole thing I would fucking focus on. I ain't never had time to fight somebody and send a text message.
Hell no.
No,
Shit just don't make sense.
no. That fight is over. But like I said, man, that it says I won't say her name, but her and her son were charged with first degree murder for the fatal shooting of Jeremy Brown. Just days later, on Monday, prosecutors dropped the charges against Hood and her son. Now she is suing the city and the officers who arrested her for over claims of malicious prosecution, false arrest, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Oh, she talked to a lawyer.
Yeah, she talked to a lawyer for
She
sure.
just took that ass whooping. I think that's a big problem nowadays, man. Nobody wants to take that ass whooping. You talk shit, you got your ass whooped, move on.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
No, man, go on.
No, look, man. If I talk shit to you, and you the fighter in the group.
Okay.
I talk shit to you. More than likely, you're gonna whoop my ass because I'm not a fighter. So if I get my ass whooped, and after the ass whooping is over, I go to my car and get a gun and come back and shoot you.
That's what happens.
That's dumb. Take your ass whooping.
But it's different because
No, I'm gonna shoot that nigga. But go ahead.
there's a double standard between a man fighting a man and a man fighting a woman. We've seen people getting slapped and punched by women and multiple times. And as soon as the man does anything in retaliation, no matter what, man, you can't hit no woman, man. No matter what she does, you should be hitting no woman, no matter what. So in this situation, he didn't beat her ass. Like, it's over. Unfortunately, yeah, you fucked around with a woman beater, and you found out the hard way that he hits fucking women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Like, I can't speak for her mind. People react, and you get whatever reaction you get out of people. Yeah. So for her, the reaction was, you talk crazy to me, bitch, I'm gonna punch you in your mouth. Mm-hmm. That's what I do to my bitches that talk crazy to me. I punch them in the mouth.
Yep.
And for her, it was, well, when niggas hit me in my mouth, I try to do what I can to get them put in the ground. And she did that. So she reacted. He reacted the way that he reacted, and she reacted the way that she reacted. And one of them ended up dead from it. It's unfortunate, but this is why I tell people, man, you got to watch how you talking to motherfuckers out there.
Fuck yeah.
You know, I watch, like, I don't, when I go to a gas station or whatever, the homeless nigga be, oh man, hey, my man. Keep it moving. We ain't got to talk, bro. I'm sorry, man. Hit my pockets. Sorry, bro. No cash.
Yep. And keep your feet moving.
Keep my feet moving. So I don't know. I ain't trying to get no altercation with your ass because you mad that I ain't give you the respect that you think you should have gotten. Like, I ain't acknowledge you or whatever. Nah, sorry, bro. I ain't got it, man. No cash on me today. Just get some gas. I'm out. Yeah. None of that extra shit. Even when people bump into me, like, I live on a very busy street. Sometimes at night I'll go out. There's fucking bars and restaurants and shit. I'll just go out, people watch. Kind of maybe I might make a little cup and just walk around just to get out of the house. Nigga bump into me, and I could feel him looking back at me. Just keep walking.
Just keep going.
There's no point in it. Like, there's no win in it for me.
Yeah.
So just watch how you just treat everybody with respect. Like, people ask me all the time, like, man, you fucking used to get into it a lot when you was younger. Fucking, you got any enemies? Like, no, I have no enemies. No matter where I go, I'm good. I have no enemies, and I try to keep it that way. You gotta watch how you fucking talk to people because shit is fucking wild out here in these streets. Yeah. Now everybody got a goddamn pistol or a fucking razor blade or a fucking knife, some kind of fucking. Niggas walk around like little fucking those asps that cops use. They flip that bitch out and pop your ass in your motherfucking head, like
real shit. And y'all don't realize too, like, the Rona, like, mental health was a problem before.
Yeah.
Being in the house for 2.5 years fucked people up.
Yeah.
Okay, like, for real. So, like, these ain't the same humans.
Oh yeah.
From before that shit. Like, y'all need. This is new mutant shit.
It's funny you say that. Me and a coworker were talking about that today, and she was just mentioning how. Long story short, how people just don't. know how to interact with each other anymore. Like people, like in New York, everybody's kind of walking around, head down, minding their own business. People were in the house for 2 years, 2.5 years during Corona, and came back outside, and now people are having a hard time being around each other anymore. That interpersonal, those microaggressions, those little things that people could have, like, there was a time where you could have bumped into somebody in the supermarket. Oh, sorry about that. It kept it moving. Now you turn around and that could turn into somebody shooting you because I thought like the lady that just killed that black lady a few weeks ago. I can't remember. I think it was in in Florida. It was in Florida where she's a black lady. She had her kids were outside playing, had an iPad. This white lady came out the house running towards her kids, cursing at them, whatever the fuck, go away, all this other bullshit. She takes her iPad. The kids go home and tell their mom, look, we got ran off by this crazy lady. Mom comes outside looking for the iPad. iPad's gone. Goes to the white lady's house and is hitting the door. Hey, like saying whatever she's saying. I need to talk to you. You got my kid's iPad. I need that back. Oh, I'm sorry. She smashed the iPad. That's what happened. She smashed it. And then so the mom goes to confront her like, yo, you can't do that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? Lady shoots this black woman through the door. Don't even open the door.
Yeah. Don't
even accept the confrontation of her being wrong. She shoots this woman through the door in front of her fucking kids, by the way. In front of her 9-year-old son. Damn. A mother of 4. A single mother of 4 shot and killed in front of her 9-year-old son. And this white lady want to talk about staying my ground. I was standing my ground.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that story. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck you were standing, like, so you think that's going to fly because you don't know you don't know what a cause and effect is. Like, you don't know that there's going to be a fucking consequence for your shit you did. And now if there is one, you don't know how to react to the shit.
That happens a lot with grown-ups, especially now.
Yeah.
If you're a person that came up in whatever your informative years were and COVID hit, you fucked in the head. Can you imagine this shit hitting when we was like, I don't even fucking know, like 23?
Yeah, it's been crazy.
23 to 27, where you just don't know, like you're still trying to figure you out in the world and told you, no, wait a minute. That's who we dealing with now.
Yeah. This is very
absolutely
true.
Right.
I knew I wanted to sit my ass in the house for a while when the shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Like we had already got to that point where it was like, oh, let me just get all the shit I need around this bitch.
Hell yeah.
But I can only imagine the beach bum, the rave person, the concert goer.
Oh yeah.
They probably lost their whole shit. Yeah. Anyway. Y'all got anything else? We at 159. Goddamn, we talkative as shit today.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and call it, man. Episode 159, Legal Opinions Podcast. Once again, thank y'all for coming out. Only news I had. We are currently Sam Ridley Entertainment signing clients. I know a lot of y'all been trying to talk to LC. She's been busy. One, listen to this show, because when she tells me to drop stuff up here that are pertinent to what's going on in LA, I will do that. Tidbits, news, whatever you want to have it. But we're signing clients. So if you got tapes and stuff, send them to Sam Ridley Entertainment. Y'all got my Instagrams and all of that already. It's on the screen if you're watching live. And we'll get them to our talent coordinator. I want this to be said as a note to her. She does not do the booking for us. It caused a conflict of interest where people was always like, oh, she ain't fucking with me. There's another person that does that. Don't bother her for that. But she will look at your tapes and pass them over. Simple as that. Other than that, man, you know what we here. Marcus, take us out.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to Legal Opinions. That was kind of odd.
That was
weird.
Don't do that no more.
I don't even like Kevin Hart. I don't even know why I did that.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart is not a fan of mine. I'm not a fan of his either. I'm just kidding. I love you, Kevin. Tell all your friends to tell their friends to listen to this fucking podcast. So thanks you guys. Thanks Ken. Thanks Sam for doing this again. Thank you all for listening. Please tell a friend. The Legal Opinions Podcast coming at you every motherfucking Monday right now. Trying to get that schedule right.
It was Tuesday last week.
It was Monday, nigga.
Okay, all right. You can tell us into the pod, nigga. Go ahead.
I don't know what these niggas doing. Bye.
Bye.